Hey YouTube, this is Dean making another vid. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Okay, tabletop review, overview of the Stanley Fatmax utility knife. On a bit of a kick with utility knives. This is my utility knife container. As you can see, I have a few of them. I'm really embracing the idea of having a utility knife option for bushcrafting, or what I do here as far as having them. I love the idea of a disposable blade, and that option of a blade that you absolutely do not like, the Stanley 10049. A blade that has no emotional attachment to. You can do anything with it. It doesn't cost you anything, virtually nothing. And if you break it, you just buy another one. And I know people say, oh, your pocket knife should be like that, but if you pay even $100 for it, I don't have the disposable income to replace it just like that. So yeah, I've really embraced the idea of these things, and I really like them. Now this one, I've seen them, they're around the between $20 and $26 Aussie. So they're starting to get a little bit expensive for a utility knife, but not too bad, you know. Like they're as far as they go, but typical Stanley construction. And once you get the Fatmax in your hand, you can see why you're paying for it. Now, they are plastic and rubberized construction. They are a big utility knife. They are reasonably heavy. I didn't weigh it or anything like that. I haven't got any of the dimensions. But it fills your hand. Very well constructed, very well thought out knife. Everything works on it really well. Very happy with it. It does have the ability to hold spare blades, and I'll talk about blades in a minute. Everything works on it very well. All very positive. Everything is the way it should be, and for a $20 knife, it is exactly what you want. And for my big hands, it fits very well. Very positive cuts. Everything is very well done on it. Very happy with it. I think I paid $22, $21 for it. So yeah, not a too bad of a knife as far as it goes. Now, it has got a blade lock. I haven't been able to get it to work, so I'll have to investigate that. So you put it out, and then, oh yeah, see, I hadn't even investigated it. So yeah, you can lock it in place, I suppose. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. I hadn't even investigated that. There you go. So it's got the blade lock. It's got the snap off when you take the blades out. Oh, I have to get that all sorted out. Blades are really easy to interchange. It does carry spare blades on the machine, in the knife itself. There's a little in the rider there, carry spare blades there, so all the spare blades are all there, so you've got everything's all there. This is just because I'm unfamiliar. I'm not familiar with it so much, with the knife so much. Okay, I buggered it all up. I've swapped it out now. Okay, that one will come out. I'll put it back in when so I've got a new blade in there. Oh yeah, so yeah, okay, I see what happens. That's, you swap out the blade. That'll come onto blades now. I may as well go onto blades. You can buy, I did buy, this is the 18mm version. I did buy a heap of these snap off 18mm 5-pack blades. These are just the standard ones. These are not bad. Good edge retention. I think they're SK5. I don't know, made in China, everything is. Yeah, just standard steel, stainless steel, snap-off blades. They're reasonably cheap. You can get them just about everywhere. But you can look, and this is not the right one, but you can look at, for Stanley Fatmax, you can get the carbide ones, which are, if you notice, I've got the Stanley carbide blades in them. Now the carbide ones are a lot better. They're 10 times, apparently 10 times sharper, and they last a lot longer. So if you ever want to swap out the blades, you just get the carbide ones. There we go. And there we are. That was just me not being familiar with the knife very much. I haven't played with it a lot. But I did swap out. The only problem is, I think these are about $5 a packet for 5. The carbide ones are a lot more expensive. They're about $20 for a packet of carbide blades. But because they last so much longer, they're well worth the effort. Now I bought the carbide ones. Those ones are for this one. It's got a carbide blade in it. But I just wanted to talk about that one there. Yep, very impressed with this. I use it now for just about anything. My normal cutting, for like all my tinders and that, I use it because it's such a thin blade and they are exceedingly sharp. You can get really delicate cuts. It doesn't matter if you're cutting onto metal or anything. Yeah, I know Jason gets upset with me about that. It's a disposable edge. I don't care about it. I just cut, and it doesn't matter if it buggers the tip. I just snap it off, get a new one going on it, because it's got the tip, the cutter here. Just take the blade off, snap it off. I think you can pull that out. Oh, I'm not sure. Anyway, I'd have to have a bit of a fool around. I know you can get the blade out and snap it, clean snap here, and go from there. So yeah, and yeah, they're a fantastic disposable edge, but because they're so thin and sharp, you can get really good, nice, delicate, precise cuts with them, and that's their advantage. And just cutting most things, these are a fantastic idea. And like I said, as you can see, I've embraced it. I've got a few different ones now. I've got the smaller one, the bigger one, but now that I've got this, I've gone over to the Fatmax, the Stanley Fatmax. I've got that one there. As you can hear it, I've got spare blades in that, and then I've got this thin one just for the complementary. That's the three of them, and I don't think I'll need any more than that. Anyway, I wanted to show you that. Yeah, definitely, if you get any of these, have a look for the carbide blades, because they are a superior blade to all the others. I haven't done any edge retention testing on them, but I'm pretty sure Stanley's done a reasonable job at the edge retention tests, and that, or it could be just marketing too, but yeah, I know my missus uses this at her work, and she does get a lot more out of the carbide ones than out of the standard ones. So that's an anecdote, but yeah, at least a real life experience from her, and she uses this Fatmax, Stanley Fatmax, and she loves it too. Like she said, it's a better knife than any of the others she's tried. So yeah, so that's two experiences from it. So yeah, that's a Stanley Fatmax utility blade, and yeah, just have a look at them. I know the smaller knives, you can get a small little fixed blade, probably do most of what that would do. You're not going to give them the thinner edge as these are, but for $20, yeah, I don't know. I just like them because you can get the replaceable blades. They're ubiquitous. They're everywhere. Disposable edge. Yeah, that's my big advantage of these. They're no investment in them, as far as you don't care about them. So when they break, you just get a new one. So yeah, that's the big advantage of them too. So, you know, and that saves your pocket knife for other cutting, you know, like, fair enough, I can use this for, you know, other things as well. So, you know, like that I've got multiple options. That's it. It just opens up another option for you. So yeah, you know, that's exactly it. That it's just another option. So yeah. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the Fatmax Stanley. As you can see, yeah, it fills my hand up, and I've got fairly large hands, XXL glove hands. So yeah, and it's got all the jimping in the right places, very ergonomic grip design, and yeah, everything seems to work. Very positive thing. I'm glad I worked out that lock business. So yeah, and yeah, as I said, it carries blades, spare blades on the tour, so you're carrying everything in the one thing. The only thing is its size. If you're carrying it as for like on the job, it would have to go probably in a tool belt more than in your pocket, because yeah, it's not a carton cutter size sort of thing. Most people won't allow you to use these as carton cutters, because unless you are very good at it, and I did work in retail using carton cutters, you're going to end up cutting stock if you go into, because even if you go that, you know, you end up, unless you do it very well, very carefully, you end up cutting stock. So most managers won't allow you to use this as a carton cutter. Plus, potential to cut yourself with these is a lot higher when you're cutting boxes up, because overstriking and cutting legs or cutting arms and that's where you'll get cuts where it's a dangerous thing. So most, like in retail, they won't allow you to use a Stanley knife or something like that, because the chances of cutting yourself is just too great, and they are horrific cuts. People don't realise how, like, especially if the blade's right out, they do quite horrific cutting. But that's just the way it is. The thin, sharp blades, they do go fairly deep. Anyway, that's not what they're designed for. They're a cut and cut. They're a utility knife. So I don't want I was off on a tangent. Shouldn't have even said it. Anyway, the Stanley Fatmax utility knife. Yeah, not a bad knife. Quite a good one, especially when you put the carbide blades in them. Very, very good. Should have bought some stuff out to cut with it. Showing you that I haven't even got any cardboard out here. It just rips through it. Very, very, very efficient cutting tool. Anyway, thanks for watching.